Thank you to the moderator. Greetings to all viewers. My name is Josephine Martida Ana Otren. I am an English teacher from Sekolah Kebangsaan Kuala Tatau. And today I will be presenting about the effects of cascading towards teachers in preparing them for the CEFR-Alligned English curriculum. The overview of my presentation, I will start off with the definition of the Cascade Model, moving on to the definition of the CEFR-Alligned curriculum, next to the research objectives, my participants, the methodology, my findings, and last but not least, what have I learned? Now let's look at the Cascade Model. The Cascade Model is widely used in teacher professional development interventions around the world. It typically involves taking a few selected teachers out of their school environment to a centralized location. The selected teachers are trained together in a training of trainers and then return back to their own schools. The trained teachers then conduct training with the remaining teachers in their school. The Cascade Model is often used as it offers a way of reaching many teachers with standardized continuous professional development within a short pace of time and a cost-effective. Moving on to the CEFR-Aligned curriculum. The Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, is an international standard for describing language ability. It describes language ability on a 6-point scale from A1 for beginners up to C2 for those who have mastered a language. Relating it to the Malaysian education system, the Ministry of Education Malaysia has taken the proactive measure to align our English subject to the CFR. Therefore, it makes it easier for us to track our students' progress along a continuum from preschool to university. Besides that, it also enables learners to compare their own development along the CFR scale rather than comparing themselves to the test results of their peers and performance of other pupils. Alright, so my research objective is to analyze the effects of cascading towards teachers in preparing them for the CEFR-Aligned English curriculum. My participants consist of 5 English teachers, 2 males and 3 females, with who are teaching in Betong, Bintulu, Kapit, and Tatau. And the most important aspects that I take as my participant is that all teachers have attended at least once cascading of the CEFR-Aligned English curriculum. The methodology that I have used is the triangulation method or the mixed method. Besides having been able to gather more evidence, I can also compare the data to make my research more valid and strong. So the 3 methods that I have used are questionnaire, interview, and observation. So these are the findings. After gathering all evidence from the 3 instruments, I have analyzed my data and these are my findings. For the first item of the questionnaire, I have found that 100% of the teachers feels that the training content meets their expectations. And this is further validated by when I asked during the interview session on how do they find the training. Participant D and E both believe that the training is informative and useful in order for them to prepare them for the CEFR-Aligned curriculum and to prepare them for the materials that they need. Alright, so the training contents help the teachers to understand more about the CEFR-Aligned curriculum. Besides the findings in the questionnaire, the observation during my cascading, I was able to see that during the medal writing of my participants, they said that they get a lot of new input and they have the idea on how to implement the CFR as well as the new skills in testing. And next, other than the content, the quality of the master trainer itself is very important. Thus, being asked in the next question is the quality of their master trainer. 80% of the participants find that their master trainer is of excellent quality, and this is further validated by the interview session.
Question 3. The instructor was professional and pleasant to learn from. She was also well prepared and knowledgeable about the subject matter. She also provided lots of opportunities to ask and discuss about real-life examples which made the training relevant and engaging for the participants.
Alright, moving on. When the course content meets the participants' expectation and the master trainer is able to deliver the course content well, then the participants will be more confident in teaching the CEFR-Aligned curriculum. This can be seen as 60% of the participant feels that they are very confident in teaching the subject matter. This is further validated with the interview session, whereby when asked about how the training helps in preparing them to teach the CEFR-Aligned curriculum, participant A said that it helps her to align the previous curriculum to the CEFR-Aligned curriculum, especially on the way to teach and assess her pupils. And this is also taken during the previous cascadings. It can be seen that from the two pictures of the lesson plan, there are differences in the mistakes that they have made. For example, on the first lesson plan, on the left, there are more mistakes made as it was their first experience writing using the new aligned curriculum. Whereas on the right side of the picture, the fifth lesson plan that has been written is with lesser mistake, as more information and more knowledge have been gained throughout the 5 days course. Also, this is supported with another interview answer.
Question 2. The training was helpful in a sense that I became more confident in carrying out the lessons using the CEFR-Aligned curriculum. I understand the significance of the curriculum better and learned a number of feasible English language teaching methods throughout the training.
And last but not least, although the cascading or the cascade model is deemed effective in preparing teachers towards teaching the CEFR-Aligned curriculum, there are also some suggestions to improve the training better.
A 5 days course from morning until 5 in the evening is too packed for me. I would suggest the training to be a 2 weeks training or 5 days course extending until night time, with more resting time in the middle of every session. For me, rest is very important as we could not absorb so much information at one time.
So what have I learned from this research is that the method of conducting the training must be experiential and reflective rather than transmissive. And the most important aspect of any teacher professional development program is that teachers learn and they apply what they learn. Based on my previous experience as a master trainer, I believe that when we train our participants, it is not a one-man show or a one-way communication. Rather, it should be a sharing platform where everyone should share and what they have gained, their own knowledge, and do a lot of activities during the training. And one of the areas that this model has been faulted to is the trickle-down effect, which is the washed out of content as it is passed on to the trainees. This is unavoidable, but master trainers should try their very best to take down all the notes and all the information from the first tier so that it will not be washed, there will be not much washed down going on. Therefore, based on the analysis of questionnaires, interviews, and observation, the findings showed that the Cascade model, or well known as cascading, is effective to help participants to be more prepared in teaching the new CEFR-Aligned English curriculum. And with that, I give it back to the moderator. Thank you.